Hey everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Welcome to the video. So today we're going to be looking at some of these Saints Row trailers and just pointing at some small things I noticed. I can't remember which ones we're actually looking at here, but they're just some really small things. Nothing too serious, no game-changing plot points, but I just thought I'd show you them and they're pretty cool. So let's get into it. So first off, we have this little boss fight here. I think this is the idle boss fight for the first lieutenants, as these were the guys we saw in the original Welcome to Santo Ileso trailer. And I thought that was pretty cool. So here you can see the original SWAT car. This looks like it'll be the police version of the SWAT car instead of the Marshal version. So here you can see possibly a Los Panteros boss in their death scene as the truck's going off the edge. And I think that's the boss from the CGI, right? I may be wrong, but that's just what I saw.
Hi, I'm Brian Traficante, Creative Director here at Volition. In the first of this mini-series, I want to share some of the districts in Santo Ileso. In particular, the territories that the three enemy factions control, that the Saints will need to take over as part.
So here we can see a cool sort of castle structure. I think this place looks really interesting and I can't wait to actually explore it. I think it looks just really cool, basically. And here we can see a Marshall branded VTOL. I imagine all of the VTOLs will be branded Marshall, kind of like all of them were branded Stag.
Santo Ileso is a modern, urban, crime-ridden city sandbox spread across 15 districts, with each district having its own feel, its own points of interest, its own inhabitants, and daily life. Let's look at some of the key territories that's home to the game's three rival factions. The Providencia is controlled by Los Panteros, who are born and raised in Santo Ileso. It has a grittier, weathered identity to it that reflects the Panteros' home turf. The Lakeshore district is virtually owned by Marshall. It's the urban jungle.
So here's just that BDSM reference again. I thought I'd just point it out again.
Of Santo Ileso. Busy streets, tall skyscrapers, and Marshall's iconic HQ are situated here. And in contrast, the Monte Vista district offers pools and parties, home to gated communities of the rich and powerful. This is where the idols host their outrageous events. Built for discovery, the city of Santo Ileso itself is richly populated with its own points of interest and discovery opportunities that will reward players. I hope you enjoyed that extra look at some of the...
So here we can see like a school again. I think this kind of reminds me of how they had that university at Stillwater.
Variety, diversity, and landmarks in this...
So this is just an outside look of that building that we see the Saints get out the car and rob, basically.
City of Santo Ileso. We believe that this is the best Saints Row world we've built, and you'll see more.
So this is just the Pornhub reference again.
Take a look at the new...
So the clothing shop branded from Saints Row 2 is back.
Criminal venture.
So here you can see a list of things going fucked up for the Marshals, probably at some point during the story when the Saints are getting involved.
Hi, I'm Jim Boone, Chief Creative Officer at Volition. We're excited to show you a bit more of one of our new Saints Row features, Criminal Ventures.
This is where all our dreams...
So here you can see the entirety of the map. I'm going to do another video on this, so I haven't got too much to say, but it's pretty cool to look at.
come true.
The Saints build a criminal empire from scratch. Criminal Ventures represent our spin on organized crime operations in Santo Ileso.
Plan first, eat later.
As one of our main gameplay systems in Saints Row,
So here's a lot of information on the criminal ventures, like the tiers and shit. It looks like there's just a ton of cool stuff to look at here. I'm going to let you guys look at it, obviously, but it just kind of explains some stuff about the whole criminal ventures aspect of the game.
it's central to how the Saints go from upstarts in the criminal underworld to ultimately running a full-scale criminal empire. You get to choose how your criminal empire takes shape. Which businesses you build and where you place them is up to you.
And Jim robs.
Each of these criminal businesses come with their own characters, gameplay, and rewards. Let's look at just a few of the criminal ventures players will be able to operate, along with the gameplay that comes with them.
Come on, Volition, you know what you did.
With a Bright Future disposal facility, the Saints charge top dollar by illegally dumping corporations' toxic waste. Let's pretend...
Here's a furry outside Let's Pretend. Let's go, fellow furry. We can be furries together.
where you gather your crew to pull off heists, case the location, and serve as a getaway driver to escape the police. The Shady Oaks Medical Center is a front for your insurance fraud scheme. Rack up hefty bills, then claim the cash as your own. As players build their criminal ventures in the locations they want, they'll have a blast seeing our signature Saints Row twist on these criminal fronts. Completing each venture moves the Saints closer to their true goal of running a massive criminal empire. We could not be more excited to see which criminal ventures become your favorites, and we can't wait to show you more Saints Row.
Nothing to see here. It appears to be just a totally legitimate laundry service. And finally, we see a Ronin logo. Yes, instead of a dragon though, it's a snake. I also want to point out what I think this means real quick. That's why I left it at the end here. I actually think this will show us the return of fighting styles. I reckon this will be a gym where you can train different fighting styles, and obviously the Ronin karate fighting style will probably be one of them. So yeah, I thought that was cool. Anyway though, thank you all for watching. Hopefully I showed you at least one thing new that kind of interested you. I appreciate you all as always. Thank you for the support on the channel. It's been immense as always. Stay safe, look after yourselves, okay? I'll see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.